This is The Iron Man, written by Ted Hughes and published by Faber. The Iron Man came to the top of the cliff. How far had he walked? Nobody knows. Where did he come from? Nobody knows. How was he made? Nobody knows. Taller than a house, the Iron Man stood at the top of the cliff, on the very brink, in the darkness. The wind sang through his iron fingers. His great iron head, shaped like a dustbin but as big as a bedroom, slowly turned to the right, slowly turned to the left. His iron ears turned this way, that way. He was hearing the sea. His eyes, like headlamps, glowed white, then red, then infrared, searching the sea. Never before had the Iron Man seen the sea. He swayed in the strong wind that pressed against his back. He swayed forward on the brink of the high cliff, and his right foot, his enormous iron right foot, lifted up out into space, and the Iron Man stepped forward off the cliff into nothingness. Crash! Down the cliff the Iron Man came toppling head over heels. Crash! 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 What do you think will happen next? Who is this? What is this? Where did he come from? Have a think about that before you move on. From rock to rock, snag to snag, tumbling slowly, and as he crashed and crashed and crashed, his iron legs fell off, his iron arms broke off, and the hands broke off the arms. His great iron ears fell off, and his eyes fell out. In the next part, listen out for the powerful verbs such as tumbled and scattered that describe the movement in the next section as the Iron Man breaks apart. His great iron head fell off. All the separate pieces tumbled, scattered, crashing, bumping, clanging, down onto the rocky beach far below. A few rocks tumbled with him. Then silence. Only the sound of the sea chewing away at the edge of the rocky beach, where the bits and pieces of the Iron Man lay scattered far and wide, silent and unmoving. Only one of the iron hands, lying beside an old sand-logged, washed-up seaman's boot, waved its fingers for a minute like a crab on its back. Then it lay still, while the stars went on wheeling through the sky, and the wind went on tugging at the grass on the cliff top, and the sea went on boiling and booming. Nobody knew the Iron Man had fallen. Now, I wonder if you could have a go at writing a description of the Iron Man. And you can see here, I've had a go first. The Iron Man has eyes. Now, I can improve this by adding an adjective. The Iron Man has huge eyes. I could improve it further by adding more detail. The Iron Man has huge eyes which glow white and then red. Draw your own picture of the Iron Man. Use the words from the text to help you when you're doing this work. Perhaps you could add a short paragraph with your ideas of what you think will happen next. You could load your ideas onto the document on DB Primary or use To Write on Purple Mash.